makes you beautiful.
That's great. Well, that's what makes you beautiful. But what makes you financially adequate? That's the question.
This is Good Morning Delhi with Chris.
Radio 1.
Good morning. Welcome back to the show, to the conversation post the budget. All kinds of impacts, right? But more importantly, for the salaried folk like you and me, we're wondering, okay, how do I save more money and where do I put it? I've got Amit Kukreja, and you can check him out at amitkukreja.com. He's a financial advisor. He's been on the show several times before. And of course, he's also gripped on how to make more sense of your money. Now, Amit, you're very enthused about NPS, that's National Pension Scheme, because you said there were announcements in this budget. What do you want to say about it?
So, I think government is nudging people to start saving and investing for the long term.
Mm-hmm.
And they have also nudged people a few years ago where they said people should start investing using equity to a certain extent to create that wealth, to beat inflation, and to have that bigger corpus than what they're able to build through EPF or PPF. So EPF and PPF are basically probably most secure, best fixed income, long-term asset class creation tool, right? But NPS gives one a window to invest through equity funds.
Okay.
And these are mostly exchange traded funds. And these are very professionally managed by the fund managers. We have 7 fund managers registered with NPS. So it's not that you're going to get stuck with one. And these are good, well-managed fund houses, 7 of them, and they have fantastic record of delivering returns on the schemes that they have rolled out. So the opportunity to invest through NPS and availing tax deduction is fantastic for a country like us where 65% of the population are under 35% and everybody wants to build their first crore ASAP.
Yeah.
Right. So I think one should make sure that money is getting invested at least 50,000 a year under an NPS scheme and qualify for additional ATC tax deduction that you're getting on top of 1,50,000 that you get through EPF, PPF and ELSS. So NPS is that wonderful thing. The other announcement that the finance minister made this time is 25% of your contribution, right? So I don't know if you know, NPS can have employer contribution as well. So up to 10% of your basic and 10% being matched by the employer can be put towards your investments, and up to 25,000 of your contribution can be withdrawn anytime tax-free. So previously you were not able to withdraw your own money before 60. And if you were withdrawing, it was taxable. But now they have made it tax-free up to 25% of your contribution only. So that's an employee angle. Now let's look at a self-employment side. So someone who has his own business and who has his own consultancy, right? So gross income, up to 20% of the gross income of that individual can be invested in NPS and qualified for tax deduction. So that's a lot of money. So if you're able to save money through ATC, through EPF, PPF, and also you're able to save money and invest through NPS, and if you can discipline yourself towards long-term investments and savings plan, then there's no way we can stop you from creating that wealth 10 years or 15 years down the line.
All right, okay. All right, also I'd like to talk about folks who are earning more than 5, all right? What's in it for them? Because they feel like, I'm thinking they're feeling a little left out here. So we'll talk about that when we return. Right here on Good Morning Delhi, Amit Kukreja, financial advisor with me. Stick around. And meanwhile, send in your question, hey? SMS ONE, leave a space, type in your name, put your question down today, send it to 53650. I repeat, SMS ONE, leave a space, your name, followed by a question, and send it to 53650. We're coming back.
Need a new phone?